Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have a McFarlane Toys Violator, the big old hulking Violator that looks so badass, and it comes in a giant package. Here we have an up-close look at the Violator, and McFarlane knows what he's doing when he's dealing with some of these big hulking figures. And honestly, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this figure because I'm more into the scrawny, creepy looking Violator, but this hulking Violator just looks so badass, and it just has so much sculpted detail. It's ridiculous. Like, the head sculpt looks great. Got those red eyes with some black around there. The mouth has a glossy paint and wash inside, making it look wet. The teeth look great. The horns have that two-tone. It's just, this figure is ridiculous. It's hulking. I mean, even the horn coming out the back is just tons of sculpted detail. Like, seeing a review and pictures and stuff just really doesn't give this figure justice. Like, it is just crammed full of all this detail. I mean, look at that stuff. And he's heavy. That's one of my biggest gripes about this figure. It is so heavy that his weak little ankles, just like Swamp Thing, can't support him. I've even tried using two of those Spawn stands, or McFarlane stands. I used the Swamp Thing one plus his for his feet. He just still wants to topple over, and that's just because he's so massive. And he is very pointy and ouchy. You can just see all the crazy sculpt work and spikes and everything in this figure. They nailed it. It looks so good. But I would hope that McFarlane would put his own IP at the top of the food chain when it comes to his designs and the quality of the figures. Like, it's just this constant like sculpt work throughout with the wash, making everything pop, looking great. Like, when you're looking at it on camera, you're like, man, it all just sort of looks the same, but it's a lot of sculpted in there. You got little, like, 12-pack abs going on in there. Even the thighs. Let me get these hands out of the way. Thighs have, like, this sculpted in style and everything. This thing just looks ridiculous. Oh, even a little hair on there. Now it's a dog hair. But yeah, like, ridiculous. Now let's go ahead and dive into some articulation. Now, you know, one of the points of articulation is that jaw. It's not as easy of an articulated piece. As you can see, that's sort of as closed and open as you're going to get. Sort of like that. His head, now, this is tricky. So his head has slight movement. You got to really grab it on this pointy bits, and then you could sort of, you could see it sort of looking down a little bit. That's pretty much what you're getting out of this figure, is a little bit of up and down. Nothing crazy. It's a challenge. Then his arms can go up that far, basically. Pretty freaking awesome. It's got like the full 360 going on. Elbow is ratcheted. There's even pivot at the elbow. Hand can rotate, and it can articulate. Palms look a little weird because they didn't add the texture throughout. So it's like it has texture, and then you move it, it gets all smooth in there. But hey, it is what it is for this big hulking figure. Then we have this ab spot that sort of can go left and right, but it's not much. Ah, there it goes. It's a little bit of, it's more for hunching, but he can crunch back, forward more so than back. He's got this diaper, so he's got another part of movement right in between here. So you can get some squeakiness going on. Let's get the, I keep poking myself. He's very sharp, very sharp. His legs can go, I don't even know if I want to try this Yeah, well, the one's a little stuck, but yeah, you can see how it's attached. That's as far as splits. You know, do that on the other side. But kicking forward, pretty much that's it. Knee is ratcheted. We get swivel at the knee, if I can get it to focus here. There we go. It just looks like a blobby mess. But yeah, so some pivoting here. Bend at the feet, pivot at the ankles a little bit, and then you get this other bend going on right here. This is where the weakness is for him to stand up and support himself. The Violator is a hulking figure. So we're going to do a little bit of size comparison here. I'm going to bust out, you know, we got a bat. The bats are actually pretty big for being a human. Let's go ahead and bust out, you know, Marvel Legend Hammerhead. You know, again, just a massively hulking figure. We got Casey Jones, Super 7. And then what else can we do? Let's do like a Plunderling. Plunderling doesn't even stand up to the other figures. So you can really see when it comes to these figures how much bigger the Violator is. So in the end, McFarlane knocked this Violator out of the park just like he did Swamp Thing. It is a beautiful piece that's going to take up a big chunk of real estate on your shelf, but it's going to look good doing it. Has plenty of articulation, but he definitely needs to work on the weak-ass joints down in their feet because Swamp Thing and Violator, it's just like they just like to topple over. And this bad boy, if he's toppling over, he's going to be taking some stuff with him. But the figure is gorgeous and it is fun, and you can really have fun with some figure photography with it. And that sums up my unboxing and review of McFarlane Toys Violator. If you guys are enjoying my content, go ahead and hit the like button. New to my channel, hit that subscribe button for me as it helps the channel evolve and grow. Also hit the silver bell notification if you want to know when I post up a new video. And make sure you guys check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Information is down below. And I want you guys to most importantly have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.